Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you specifically about skateboard wheels that are not spinning. I'll specifically be showing you and telling you some easy fixes to try first. So these are essentially 5 easy fixes to try first if your skateboard wheels are not spinning. Whether they're not spinning at all or not spinning fast enough, this is the video for you. So the first thing that you want to assess is, are they moving completely? Are they moving at all? Or are they completely frozen and stuck and won't work? Or are they just spinning too slowly? Once you have that information, you can sort of assess it a little bit better, but all 5 of these fixes should probably help you out, or at least attempt to help you out to fix the problem. So the first thing that you want to do, number 1, the first fix, is to loosen the axle nut just a touch. Now, I literally mean just a touch, okay? I'll tell you why. This little nut over here is the thing that is holding the wheel onto the board, preventing the wheel from falling off. If you loosen it too much, this is going to vibrate out of place and your wheel's going to come off and you're going to fall on your skateboard. So I mean literally like an 1/8 of a turn, okay? So you're going to get your wrench, okay? Now I'm starting my wrench off over here, okay? So a 1/4 of a turn from here to loosen it would be to go vertically like that. But instead I'm going to go, I'm going to go an 1/8 of a turn. So from this position right here, I'm going to go about, I'd say, and it is pretty tight, like that. That's an 1/8 of a turn right there. So once again, I started, just to clarify, I started from about this position over here, and an 1/8 of a turn is literally just like that. That's totally fine, okay? And see if that helps you out, because maybe your axle nut was a little too tight, okay? If that doesn't help you, I'll move on to number 2, which is to lubricate the bearings. Now, inside of this wheel are some bearings, okay? I'll take it off just to show you, because I'm going to need to show you something anyways. There's bearings in here, and you can use some bearing lubricant. Don't use any regular lubricant. You want to use bearing lubricant, and that will hopefully help it spin faster, because the bearings are essentially what allow the wheel to actually spin, right? If your bearings are too sort of rusted out or just not in great shape, then the wheel's not going to spin. Okay, so I'm going to hold this washer. There's a washer here that I'm going to hold in place. These are the bearings in here. You want to just spray some bearing lubricant in there. You can take them out. Really easy to take out. You can literally just, I took the washer out just so you know. You can literally just pry them out using the axle. So just get the wheel in place and sort of pry back. And as you can see, I've already started taking this one out. It's on a bit of an angle. You can already start to see that it's coming out, okay? But yeah, the bearing is coming out. But, and to put it back in, you just simply push it back in place, but spray some bearing lubricant on them, and hopefully that'll help you out, okay? The next thing to look at is number 3, which is, do you have a washer on the inside and the outside of the wheel? These are called speed washers, okay? There's a washer right here, as you can see, a speed washer right there, and then the wheel goes in place, okay? We just get the wheel back in place, and then there should be a speed washer on the outside too. If you don't have your speed washers, your wheel is going to really struggle to spin. So make sure you have your speed washers there, and if you don't have them, go get them and put them in place, okay? I'm going to tighten this up just a little bit over here as I tell you number 4, which is that you potentially, number 4 is that you potentially have bent axles on the trucks. So if your axles are bent, now the reason that, I should tighten it, not loosen it, I was going the wrong way. The reason that the wheels can spin are because the axles are nice and straight. If your axles are too bent, or bent at all, then the wheels are going to struggle to spin. They're going to be rubbing against the axles. So make sure your axles are nice and straight. And if that doesn't help you out, you can move on to fix number 5, which is to look at the wheels and assess if they are just damaged. Sometimes wheels can get dented, flat spots, worn down, totally fine. But when they are damaged enough, they will have trouble spinning, right? Because they might be rubbing inside, they just might be squishing on the bearings. There's so many things, but if your wheels look like they're in bad shape, honestly, just replace them. They're not that expensive, and wheels last a long time. They will last many, many, many hours of riding a board and doing tricks, as long as you don't, go crazy with them. So definitely look into replacing them. But that is essentially it. If your skateboard wheels are not spinning, these are some easy fixes to try first. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.